my name is Froilan Miranda, and my talk was asking, are we the robots?
Mm-hmm. And Froilan, there's a reason why we pull people right off stage, take them through the obstacle course, and then here to this illustrious video setup. But it's to really gather what your experience was like. So how was it out there today?
It was good. It was nice to get up there, share the stage with a lot of great ideas. It's almost an honor to kind of be considered in that group of people I shared the stage with. And it was very nice to give an idea and have it be received well from the audience.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that perfectly segues into my second question, which is the way the audience receives a TEDx talk. And it's particularly interesting for you because this audience knows about Zip Code. They probably know about you and your program. And what we find a lot of times, speakers will say they can almost see like the thought transfer, like the audience is just like into it. Is that what you saw here tonight?
Yeah. Once the nerves of being up there started to settle, you start to scan around and you make that eye contact with people, and you start to get the head nod, right? You say something and you get that positive reaction. So it's very good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and a lot of people talk about how the robots are coming and AI and jobs, and your angle is a little bit different. But what I like a lot of speakers to try and sort of encapsulate is these families are going to go home and they're going to talk about your talk, right? So if there was one core takeaway, one core message from your talk tonight that would then spread even more around Wilmington, what would you want that to be?
I think what it boils down to is something I think about a lot, and it's what my talk was centered around, and it's that connection between things. And even though something may feel like it's so foreign to you, chances are if you give a good thought, you're probably more connected to it than you think. And I think opening up your mind, to that, at least to the conversation of it, I think that's a great way to explore new thoughts and hopefully, find something that can kind of enrich your interaction with some of these things.
Mm-hmm. This is good. So final question. Favorite question. All these emails with Agit, video submissions, blog submissions.
Right.
The average TEDx speaker practices for 50 hours. Now that you're a TEDx speaker alone, congratulations.
Thank you.
Very, very good. It's usually life-changing. Maybe you'll be doing more trips to Paris and Europe, or Paris and London. What advice would you have for future TEDx Wilmington speakers now?
The advice I would give someone is to own your topic, lean into it, have fun with it. It can be daunting, the whole idea of getting up and speaking in front of people, but I think if you really focus on what the topic means to you, it makes it a lot easier to connect with the crowd and be able to talk on a more personal level.
Mm-hmm. This is good stuff. This is great. Well, here's a bonus question. This is for sort of the stuff that we were talking about yesterday. I do my best to mentor all these young engineers. And a lot of them have either programming future, coding future. Maybe they are taking the boot camp route or not. What would you say core success and career advice in development? What sort of key tips would you give just to have a successful career, maybe to emulate and follow in a path like yours?
I think the best way to attack a career in computers is to be knowledgeable. Be knowledgeable of where computers can kind of take you. It's a great industry because there's a lot of lateral as well as vertical movement. So if you are able to get on board with it, you really do have a platform that can take you wherever you want to go. As long as you're very diligent with it, and as long as you're open-minded and you look around and, of course, networking, things like that. But just the way that computer programming has kind of taken over, it's, I don't want to say taken over, but it's definitely kind of worked its way into all types of industries. So it gives you an opportunity to really move into any of those industries that kind of interest you.